Welcome to Just Pause. I'm Kimberlyn and I'll be your guide. We're going to work with the Metta meditation today. And Metta is a Pali word that means the language of northern India, and it's a spoken language still today. But it's closely related to the Sanskrit, the language of yoga. Settle into a comfortable, sustainable landing pose. So Metta translates to loving kindness or friendship and goodwill. But our Metta practice today is going to focus on our self-care, as that's our primary objective here at Life's Work Yoga, is to support you in your intentional self-care. And why is that important? Well, because how can we care for others? How can we even hope to love others, particularly those who are challenging or difficult, or maybe those who have done us harm? How do we love them if we're empty with this sense of self-care and self-love? So having found that steady place in your physical body, we shift our attention to the breath, and even in and even out, allow the breath to steady. The breath is the doorway between the mind and the body. In other words, the breath can help us to sync the energy of the physical body and the energy of the mental, the manas body. We call this the samavriti breath. The pace of the breath in matched by the pace of the breath out. I'm going to guide you through a visualization of sorts. As you exhale, take your attention down to your feet. And as you inhale, draw that breath up from the feet to the crown of your head, to the Sahasrara chakra. Down on the exhale to the earth, grounding through your feet. Inhale through the crown of your head. Exhale to the ankles. Inhale to the crown of your head. Exhale to your knees. Inhale to the crown of your head. Exhale to the perineum, to the pelvic floor, the base of your tailbone and sits bones. Inhale to the crown of your head. Exhale to the base of your ribs, your diaphragm. Inhale to the crown of your head. Exhale to your heart center. Inhale to the crown of your head. Exhale to your throat notch. Inhale to the crown of your head. Exhale to the tip of your nose. Inhale to the crown of your head. Exhale to the third eye center. Inhale to the top of your head. And then take that back to the heart. Exhale down to the feet, to the ground. And then inhale up to your heart. Breathe here, in and out from your heart, to your heart, from your heart. The hands might rest on top. You might even bring the fingers into some favorite mudra of choice. So as I recite this metta intention 3 times, you are welcome to join me, whether it's silently in your own head and heart space, or even a little whisper, or out loud if needed. May I be safe, peaceful, and free from suffering. May I be safe, peaceful, and free from suffering. May I be safe, peaceful, and free from suffering. May I be happy, healthy, and content. May I be happy, healthy, and content. May I be happy, healthy, and content. May I be strong, gentle, and patient. May I be strong, gentle, and patient. May I be strong, gentle, and patient. Now, as I repeat these three phrases, pick one word, or one phrase, or even your own. And we're going to repeat that in our own headspace as the mantra that helps sustain this ease in our body, mind, and breath. May I be safe, peaceful, and free from suffering. May I be happy, healthy, and content. May I be strong, gentle, and patient. May I be your mind has wandered, welcome it back. Exhaling down to the root in your feet, to the earth, or whatever touches the ground. Inhale up to the crown of your head. Help to bring yourself back into an alignment of body, breath, and mind. As you inhale, receive what you need, so that as you exhale and layer on this intention, this mantra of I am, it feels like it is in fact true. Embody this quality, this energy. As we come to these quiet pauses, use them to notice what you notice. No need to explain or to justify, defend, or even understand. The only requirement is to breathe. And that means that if you need to adjust or physically relocate your body's tissues, a prop, or even the contents of your thought, sometimes it can be helpful to imagine yourself literally setting that thought aside, setting aside that emotion, not because it's not worth your attention, but because now is not the time for that inquiry. This inquiry is the metta, the loving kindness, the compassionate care of ourselves. The loving of others will come naturally, organically, easily, when we're rooted first in this self-care. The irony of this conundrum of self and other is really rooted in the fact that we are already one. There is no separation. So by caring for ourselves, we do in fact care for all. I am. This time as the breath exhales, add a sighing sound as any releasing, extra letting go. Take 3 more just like that. Inhale. As we layer on this intentional sound making, we help to bring ourselves back to this moment in our body, mind, and spirit. And then beginning to transition from the turning inward to the tuning to what is around us. We might climb our way back up out of a deep pause, physically or energetically, to pause for the closing blessing, a form of metta in and of itself. So let this blessing wash over you as an affirmation of your worth, of your beauty, of you. May you breathe deeply, move freely, labor lovingly, and live vibrantly. May you be well. Thank you so much for sharing this practice and giving yourself these few minutes of metta, of loving kindness and intentional self-care. Be well. Namaste.